But when I grow up, coach, what are you gonna be when you grow up? Hi everyone, it's my 23-month Entrepreneuriversary report. It means I'm 1 month away to my 2-year Entrepreneuriversary, which is mind-blowing. And that has a lot to do with what I wanted to report to you about that's kind of been going on over the last month. So basically my Entrepreneuriversary has always been kind of associated, always being, I think I did this last year, that I do my scholarship in kind of conjunction with my Entrepreneuriversary, and I was always excited to kind of have that be the tradition now going forward. So I offered my scholarship last March. I assumed I would offer it this March. March 19th is the actual day, which is really exciting. And I started to feel very trapped in that decision. So I knew that I was going to offer my scholarship in March, but I can't work with any new clients until August, and that started making absolutely no sense. And so really this month it's been about looking at the things that I know I want to offer this year, seeing what I planned out back in, I think it was November, where I pretty much put my whole calendar together for the entire year, and I knew that there would be some wiggle room and some elbow room, but things like having my scholarship in March, in conjunction with my second Entrepreneuriversary, that's something that I figured out like November, October, something like that, when I set out to do my calendar for 2012. And it took me a while, I don't know why, but it took me quite a while to kind of have the realization that I don't have to be a slave to this calendar. Nobody knows what's on it. Nobody knows the deadlines that I've set. They're not coming from anybody else. And why the heck am I going to offer a scholarship in March if I can't really work with someone until August? It didn't make any sense. So I had to kind of think, and this ties into the question that I asked last Tough Question Tuesday, how can you get yourself back in control over what it is you feel like you don't have control of? And I obviously have control over this. It's my business. It's my decision as to when I want to offer the scholarship. So I took a step back and realized, okay, well, let's offer this scholarship in July. So that makes more sense. Offer it in July. I'm already planning all the different things that I could offer it, and know it's going to be even bigger and better than last year, if that's possible. But okay, so we have to wait a few more months, but at least when I find someone, we could start working together right away, and not like, yay, you want my scholarship, see you in 6 months. That's horrible. I don't want to do that. And I also just know it would be overwhelming for me to be looking through all the entries and stuff at this point in time in my life with my boobs. So it led me to, okay, well, how else am I going to celebrate my Entrepreneuriversary? Because I do really want to celebrate it. I want to make sure it doesn't go unnoticed, because 2 years, I think it's just this really big milestone, and it's important, and I'm a freaking life coach, for God's sake, so there needs to be celebration. So I'm excited to announce, while also keeping things secret, that March 19th at 1 o'clock, there's going to be something super special going on, 1 o'clock Eastern. If you're on my newsletter list, you will totally be covered. You'll get all the information the week of probably March 12th, if not earlier. But if you aren't on my newsletter list, you could sign up on the top upper right-hand corner of any page at whenIgrowupcoach.com. But just save the date for 1 p.m. Eastern on March 19th, because I got something exciting up my sleeve that's going to be totally free and fun and celebratory and amazeballs. You're not going to want to miss it. And I'm also planning on offering something super special that day that is going to be something new that I haven't offered before, in a way that I've never offered it before. So I'm being such a tease right now, but March 19th is the day. So just mark it on your calendars. And I was excited. It's nice and empowering to kind of tell yourself no and then turn it into a yes and see how you can make it better. So that's where I have to end this report. Empowering to tell yourself no and turn it into a yes. So do your best to do that for yourself this month as well. Yay! Thanks again for being here. Bye! But when I grow up, coach, what are you gonna be when you grow up? That was amazeballs.